Hello, here's another game that we worked on in the boot camp within the time we had in the boot camp, and this game is called Alien Invaders. Alien Invaders is a pretty interesting game actually, especially for people who like a bit of action in their game. So the game is a very interesting one. So here we have a rocket ship. We have a place that looks like space, okay, and this is the Earth. So the idea is this rocket ship is just above the Earth, right, and is in space basically. And there are some aliens coming from some other planets, and they want to invade the Earth. They want to take over the Earth. So this rocket ship basically represents you, the player of the game, and you're trying to protect the Earth from the invaders. So I'll just quickly play the game now so you see how it works. It's a pretty interesting game. You'll really like it. So the aliens are coming and you have to keep firing at them. So each time the bullet touches anyone, they die. That's cool, right? So you're basically like protector of the galaxy, right? Like the guardians of the galaxy. So you can actually call this game Guardian of the Galaxy, just like the movie. Because basically what you're doing here is what they do in that movie. You are protecting the Earth from invaders. So you keep shooting at them, move to the left, move to the right, and you keep shooting. So, wow. And as you shoot at them, they die. You see that, right? Each one that you shoot at just dies. Now I'm going to play the game until my score gets to 40 and you see what happens. You see what happens when my score gets to 40. Okay, so we're almost there. Bang, bang, bang. Haha. I'm a really good shooter. I'm a really good shooter right now. So we're almost at 40. So once you get to 40, you see what happens. Alright, so you see that next level. So the idea is once you get to 40, you advance to the next level of the game. So now how did we arrive at this game? Okay, so you've seen how the game is played. It's pretty cool, right? So it's a very fun and interesting game, and we could even extend this game beyond this. That could extend to another level, more levels, and even make more aliens to come. You know, that's the beauty of coding. You can create a lot of different things. Now, so how did we arrive at this game? So we added the Earth, right? So there's no code for the Earth because the Earth basically does nothing, right? So then we added a spaceship, a rocket ship. If you come to choose a sprite, you find a rocket ship. Then we added the aliens. Then we added this button, right, which we now turn into the bullets. Then we created some sprites, the game over, and the next level. So the game ends when any of the aliens touch the rocket ship. That's when the game ends. So for the rocket ship, the code is pretty simple actually. Now when the game starts, which is when green flag clicks, you set your size to 45 because at 100% the rocket ship is quite big. Then we set it that when we press the right arrow key, so basically what we did here is whenever we click on the right arrow key on our keyboard, our rockets move to the left, and when we click on the left arrow key, it moves to the right, and all of that. And whenever it touches the alien, the game ends. That's why we have broadcast game over. So for the alien, basically the idea of the alien is they'll keep coming. Now we clone one alien. That's why we have when I start as a clone. So that we don't have to keep adding them manually. That will take a lot of time. So that's the beauty of coding. You can duplicate what you have. So when I start as a clone, so this pick random is what made it that if you notice when I was playing the game, some aliens are coming from here, some from here, some from here. That's the idea of this pick random. So you just pick any random position and the aliens will keep dropping and keep falling. So for the button, which is the bullet, let me just click on that so we see the code on the button. So when the game starts, our score is at 0 so that we can keep increasing. So when the score gets to 40, we broadcast next level just like we saw. Now we also clone the button as the bullet, we also clone it, and then it points in direction 0, because normally if you see this button here, it goes from the left to right, or when we change the direction to 0, it's facing up. That's why you can see that when the game starts and we shoot, the button is facing up. So that's basically the idea of the game, and whenever it touches any of the alien, it increases the score by 1. That's what we have here. If touching alien, then change score by 1. So that's basically the idea of the game. So we created this in class, and the children can definitely walk you through the in-depth process of how we created this game. So it's a fun game that we call Alien Invaders. So I hope you enjoy that. Thank you.